Hey everybody, it's Doom here, and we're back in the 3.5 Monster Manual. Ba-da-doo. And we're doing the Drider. And in part 1, we made the Drider's body and shape. And in part 2, we're going to paint him up. So he's base coated in a matte black. He's mostly dry, I guess. And so we're just going to get some of this white paint. And we're going to start giving him a what for. I have way too much paint on my brush, so it's a good thing we started at the top. When it comes to the legs and the underside, I have no intention of going overboard with a lot of hard work brushing, because I don't want to destroy any of the pliable, soft parts. We could have come back and we could have done everything with a really sharp hit with the super glue and stuff, and we didn't. So now we're going to play the be safe game. We're going to take our time and easily paint this guy up. We're not going to break any of our work. He'll be a lot sturdier once we get the clear coat on him too, I think. Seems like a lot of things sturdy up with a clear coat. Let's just be easy. Paint him nice. I am worried about that front leg a little bit. That's okay. After I get him done painted, I can put a little super on there if I need to. Okay. Now I just want to kind of hit the top parts and make them whiter. There we go. Not bad. So let's get some not craft paint. Let's get some speed paints and do this, because I have some ideas I want to try. And since I've never done one of these like this, what I want to do is I want to paint like his butt parts red and then do like some black striping on him. And I want to do his like upper body part in black. So I'm going to start with the red. And I'm going to use a cheapy brush. And try to get some coverage on these legs. I'm going to start with his legs. Make sure they're coated nicely. I think a bigger brush would have made this easier. But I feel like I'm kind of committed at this point. I probably could have looked at some reference images of spiders before I did this. But instead, I just came up with my own plan. And it might work. I will say that some of the imperfection of the different lengths of his legs and the poor planning when it came to making the legs actually worked out in our favor, because he looks okay. I don't know if Driders are always male, But for some reason, I think it might have been a second edition thing. But I can't remember for sure. But I believe there was something about that, like they were only male. I don't know. I could read the entry, I guess, and maybe it says something in 3.5. I don't know. Let's just spin them around. Hope we got all the white spots. I think we did. I'm sure we'll find some later after it's too late. Because that's how I roll. Now let's hit this guy with the hot air gun. Let's get some black. This is just grim black. I'm going to use a smaller brush. Let's get his torso. And let's get his arms. Now he's got a ponytail on his back, and we don't want to get the ponytail. We want to leave that white, because it's going to be white anyways. I'm not sure what the name of this dude I used was, but man, he was a good choice. He's got pointed ears and a ponytail. He's got all the things I wanted for my Drider. Okay, something like that. I'm going to come back with that cheap brush I had earlier. This is pretty dry, so what I want to do, and I don't know how well this is going to work, is I want to do stripes. And what I want to do is I want to do like a stripe, and I want to kind of do them just in the middle parts for now. I'm not super concerned about getting the inside of the legs either. I think I just want to kind of make sure I get the outside parts. And then down here on the lower parts, I want to do 2 stripes like that. And I didn't measure these or figure out where they should go. I'm just kind of doing it freestyle. And you can do the same thing, or you can take your time and figure out where they would go if you really wanted to. I think that's going to look okay. Something like that. Now some of these spots I will come around behind it a little bit and touch them. Just because I don't feel like it looks like I want it to. But for the most part, we got it. Then on his butt here, what I want to do is I want to do a stripe across his back, right in the middle between the 2 legs there. And I want to do one right here at the bottom where the joint is. And then I want to come up here, and I want to just kind of smear some black there. I'm going to kind of drag it back and forth. I'll get it all the way down to his butt. Then I'm just going to do a stripe here and here, something like that. That's what I want mine to look like. You can do yours however you want. And I think we're done with speed paint for now. Let's get rid of our tape, rinse out our brush. Let's give him a hug with the +2 hot air gun a burning. Do his bow. Let me get a brown for that. This is chocolate bar. If I'm not mistaken, this is kind of a reddish brown. Something like that. Then he's got some little wristbands. And since we have to do the base anyways, I'm going to get my favorite color in the whole world, pavement, and a small brush. I'm going to do his wristbands with that. And his armbands too. I'm going to get an off-white, like a light gray. This is called granite. And I'm going to paint his hair this color. Now I'm going to do his eyebrows with it too. However, to do his eyebrows, I'm going to put this brush down and I'm going to grab a fractional brush. I'm just going to be real damn careful because my hands are shaking tonight. Oh, fudge. Okay. We're going to come back with a little bit of speed paint. I'll fix that real quick. Gonna get the +2 hot air gun burning. Then we're gonna do his eyes. For his eyes, damn, I'm dripping. Excuse my French. We're gonna use an off-white. This is called Mummy Robes. We're going to use that fractional brush. Oh, I made him look stupid. I'm just going to get up under that goofy looking eye. Shrink that down some. Okay. So, as I promised, we're going to do the base with pavement gray, my favorite color in the whole world. I can probably bring this down a little bit. There we go. Just got to remember to keep it in frame if I do that. I'll switch to my cheapy brush so I can get in there a little easier. Oh, here, I'll use this one. This one's a little thinner. I'll be able to get in there easier. Get that rock all grayed out. Then we're going to leave that in our brush. Get a lighter gray. Kind of dab around a little bit in the wet. Lighten that up in some spots. Get a little bit more. Hit the rock surfaces better. Okay. Get a little bit on his foot. Oh, that's okay. All right. We're going to hit his base up with some of this hot air. Then I'm going to get a lighter gray. My cheapy brush. One last step. Well, two last steps. I'm a liar. So one, we want to get a blue, and you can use any kind of blue you want that's kind of darker. Okay. You want to wipe a good bit of that off, but make sure you have some in your brush. And it can be a little wet, that's okay. And then we're just going to touch his boobs, his abs, his shoulders, his forearms, and his upper back, and the tops of his hands. Then his face, but try not to get in his eyes. And when that dries, that's just going to give the right amount of reflection so it doesn't look so black. They are supposed to have black skin. Now we should have some white left over somewhere. We do. Let's get this little bit of white we have left over here and wipe a lot of that off. And let's pick up some highlights in his hair, just to lighten that up a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, we don't really need any flock or anything, I don't think. We could do something. Let me see what I got. I have that dead stuff that I like. Dead spread or whatever. And then I have this other one that's like a, I don't know what it's called, but it's good too. Let me dig through here and see what I got. All right, so let's use this one. This one. And it looks like outside the fall. Can't use that one. Where's that one I have? It's like the Dead World. I like that one. I can't find it. All right, well, never mind. We're just not going to do flock because I can't find it. So anyways, this is what we came up with our Drider. Let's look at the book's Drider. Who wore it better? Book Drider. He's orange and purple with a greenish yellow body. And ours, who has like the traditional drow top and this red and black. I like our paint job better. I like their model better. So anyways, this has been Doom, Dungeons and Doom Biscuit, one half of the Dungeon Swag team. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, comment, join the Discord, show us what you're working on, show us what you're painting or what you've done in the past if you don't have anything new going on. And come to the website and maybe purchase some miniatures. We'd really like that. If you can't, you can't. We understand. But if you can, that'd be sick. Please do. It's $16.99 a month. Will get you 6, 7, or 8 miniatures in a box delivered to your door. That includes shipping and everything. And the box's goal is to fill your house with miniatures. This month we did a hero box. They're right there, besides the one I took upstairs already. And usually we do a monster box. So after a year, you'll have a group of heroes and a bunch of different types of units of monsters to populate your table. And each year it'll change, with the exception of October, which is always orcs if we can help it. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I'd love to meet you on Discord. Come join us. I'll be going to play some 7 Days to Die with my buddy after this. We might be on Discord. So come check it out. Thanks for watching and have a great night.